So it turns out I do have to do part of my video over. It did not capture the switch over to IXL, but that's okay. I'm learning. I'm going to be such a techie pro at the end of all of this. All right, so do go to IXL when the lesson's over. You don't have to do it right now because you're going to watch me do it. So at the end of the lesson, you're going to go to IXL and you're going to go to Language Arts, of course. 6th grade, and then you're going to go down to BB2. All right, so here are the verb types, and we're going to go to BB2, identify transitive and intransitive verbs. Now, transitive verbs we just learned, they're going to have a direct object behind it, and it's going to be an action verb. Intransitive is an action verb, it just doesn't have the direct object behind it. Like my example when I said I ate slowly, ate is an action verb, but it's not transitive because I don't tell you what I ate. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's see how we do on some of these. Make sure you read the directions. It says to select the action verb. If the verb is transitive, meaning 1 is action and 2 it has a direct object, then you're going to select its direct object. Okay. This Mexican restaurant serves tacos with generous portions of halibut, cabbage, and salsa. All right, so hopefully you guys see the action verb. Now it's going to highlight sections for you. So either this is the verb, or that's the verb, or that's the verb, or that. Okay. Hopefully you guys can tell that the restaurant is the subject. What does the restaurant do? Well, it serves. And what does it serve? And this one's pretty easy. It serves tacos. So that's the transitive verb, and that's the direct object. All right. So same directions. Annie Jump Cannon and Wilhelmina Fleming, two influential pioneers in modern astronomy, cataloged stars from the observatory at Harvard. So it's a very long subject. It goes from Annie to astronomy. So here is our verb. Well, that's what those women did. They cataloged. Well, what did they catalog? Did they catalog stars from the observatory or at Harvard? Well, those are both prepositional phrases, so I know that's not the answer. They catalog stars. So it is transitive because it has a direct object. Hopefully we'll come across one that doesn't have a direct object. The gravitational force between Jupiter and Io, one of Jupiter's moons, so that's all the subject. Squeezes is the actions. Io, like a rubber ball. What does it squeeze? Io. So that would be our direct object. Good. The 1964 disappearance of 3 civil rights workers in Mississippi ignited a national discussion about race relations in the United States. So again, a long subject. That's all the subject from the to Mississippi. So what did the disappearance do? It ignited. What did it ignite? You guys see it? Something behind the word ignited. What did it start? What did it begin? What did it incite? A national discussion, okay, about race relations. So in this case, it is transitive. Okay, so looking for one that doesn't have a direct object. Contralto singer Marian Anderson performed at John F. Kennedy's presidential inauguration. So contralto singer Marian Anderson is the subject. What did they do? They performed. Performed what? It doesn't say the name of a song or a type of performance. It gives us a prepositional phrase, so that's not going to be a direct object. So good, we finally have one that is intransitive. All right, the master sushi chef carefully filleted the tuna for the delectable sushi roll. So the sushi chef, carefully did what? Filleted. What did he fillet? The tuna for the delectable sushi roll. All right, so hopefully you guys are catching on to how that's being done. Read the sentence carefully, find the action verb, and then ask yourself what or who. Did they give us a sentence on Anne Frank? Oh my goodness. All right, we have to do it. During World War II, Anne Frank and her family hid for 2 years in the back of an office building on Amsterdam's Prinsengracht Canal. We know this very well. So what did they do? Anne Frank and her family hid. What did they hide? Well, for 2 years is a prepositional phrase. In the back is a prepositional phrase. Of an office building is a prepositional phrase. On Amsterdam's Prinsengracht Canal, also a prepositional phrase. So this one is intransitive, does not have a direct object. Awesome. That's really cool that we got that one. All right, so we're going to go back to our page that you don't have, and we're going to do the 5 sentences. All right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you back on the other page.